Asia is the largest continent in the world, both in terms of land area and population. It is home to many wealthy nations, each contributing significantly to the global economy. One way to measure a country's wealth is by its gross domestic product, or GDP, which is a key indicator of economic health. GDP is the total value of goods and services a country produces within a specific time period, usually a year. In 2023, China became the richest country in Asia, surpassing all other nations on the continent. It had a GDP of $24.27 trillion, a staggering figure that highlights its economic prowess. To understand how big this is, let's compare it to other major economies around the world. The United Kingdom, for instance, had a GDP of $3.3 trillion in the same year. France, another major European economy, had a GDP of $3 trillion. Even if you combine their GDPs, it is still much smaller than China's GDP, which underscores the vast economic gap. This shows that China has a powerful economy, driven by its massive industrial base and export-oriented growth. It is a major player on the world stage, influencing global trade, finance, and politics in significant ways. China's economic success comes from several things. It has a strong industrial sector. This means it makes a lot of products. China is also a leader in construction. It builds a lot of infrastructure like roads and buildings. Agriculture is also important to China's economy. It has a lot of farmland and a large population to work on the farms. This combination has made China very successful. Agriculture is a major part of China's economy. China is the world's largest agricultural producer. It has over 300 million farmers. They grow a lot of food, including rice, wheat, fruits, and vegetables. This helps to feed China's large population. China has 1.4 billion people. That's the second largest population in the world after India. China is a vast country with many large cities. These cities are important centers for business and industry. China's cities are growing rapidly as more people move from rural areas to urban centers. Section 4. China's journey to economic powerhouse. China wasn't always this wealthy. Just a few decades ago, it was primarily an agrarian society with most of its population living in rural areas. In 1978, China started making significant changes to its economy under the leadership of Deng Xiaoping. These reforms were aimed at opening up the country to the global market. These changes allowed for more private businesses and trade with other countries. The introduction of special economic zones played a crucial role in attracting foreign investment. This led to tremendous economic growth, transforming cities like Shenzhen from small fishing villages into bustling metropolises. Between 1979 and 2023, China's economy grew very fast. The country experienced an unprecedented economic boom. Its GDP growth averaged 8.93% each year, a remarkable feat that lifted millions out of poverty. This made it one of the fastest-growing economies in the world, surpassing many developed nations in terms of growth rate. In 2023 alone, China's GDP grew by at least 5.2%, showcasing its resilience even in challenging times. China is not just good at manufacturing, it has become the world's factory, producing a vast array of goods. It is also a leader in technology, with companies like Huawei and Alibaba making global impacts. It is investing heavily in research and development, aiming to lead in fields like artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and renewable energy. Section 5. China's global economic influence. China's role in the global economy is both vast and multifaceted. China's economic power is felt all over the world. From the bustling streets of Shanghai to the financial hubs of New York and London, China's influence is undeniable. It is a major player in global trade. Every day, countless container ships leave Chinese ports, carrying goods to every corner of the globe. China makes a wide range of products that are sold worldwide. From electronics to clothing, toys to machinery, Chinese products are ubiquitous. It is often called the world's factory because of its large manufacturing capacity. The sheer scale of its production capabilities is unmatched. China's influence goes beyond just making things. It is a key player in international business and finance. It is also a major investor in other countries. Chinese investments can be seen in infrastructure projects, real estate, and various industries around the world. It is involved in many infrastructure projects around the world. From building bridges in Africa to roads in South America, China's footprint is global. China's economic decisions have a ripple effect on the global economy. When China makes a move, the world takes notice. It is a major consumer of raw materials and energy. China's demand for resources drives global markets. Changes in China's economy can impact prices and supply chains worldwide. A slowdown or surge in China's economy can send shockwaves through global supply chains, affecting prices and availability of goods everywhere.